So the other startling thing on this is the $348 on beer. Whoa.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Beers and Budgeting. I'm Justine with Debt Free Millennials, and this is my husband, Kyle.
Hey.
And we are about to go over our November budget, check out our expenses and income, and have a little bit of craft beer with it as well. So,
All right.
What's on the lineup?
My favorite part of the budget is our beer for today called Santa's Little Helper, which is appropriately named since it's now December 2nd, so we're going over November's budget. This is one of my more favorite beers. It only comes out once a year. It's by Port Brewing Company. It's an imperial stout. If you're familiar with imperial stouts, you like stouts, this is a good one to pick up. Trust me, it's to die for.
Show them the label. That label is so cute.
Nice little cartoon on it.
Yeah, so it was at Costco. The bottle cost $5.99 for all of that. So I think, do you think $5.99 sounds like a fair price for that?
This is only $6.
Mm-hmm.
That's an incredible price for this kind of beer.
Yeah, by Port Brewing Company. And where is that based out of?
I have no idea.
Marcos, California.
Based out of Marcos, California.
This stuff is really good. I actually picked up 3 bottles when I was in Costco last, so definitely pick it up. I've seen this stuff in other liquor stores and things like that. So let us know in the comments below if you've ever had Santa's Little Helper. I think this is one of the best seasonal beers that comes out. So stock up on this chocolatey goodness. Whoa.
Looks quite tasty.
It does. Let's see.
As always, I get the Moorhead in my beer. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's chocolatey. It's very alcoholic, 9.9% alcohol, and you can taste it.
You only really need one of these and you're good to go. But
Yeah.
who honestly wants to drink just one beer?
Not this guy.
Well, maybe you'd like to drink it over our budget?
Just the first one? Because if it takes 2 beers to go over this, I'm gonna go back to watching the Chiefs game.
Oh man, yes, we are sporting our Chiefs stuff, and I guess we are waiting for playoffs to start.
Pretty much.
Okay, so let's go over November's budget.
Okay, so we took a trip to Australia this past month, so I imagine this is gonna look bad.
Well, I think in terms of expenses for vacation, yes, we spent a lot of money on the trip. Well worth it, in my opinion. But we actually didn't spend a whole lot of money from our normal monthly expenses because we weren't here. We were gone for literally 2 weeks.
Yeah, okay. All right, bottom line up front. What happened? Did we make the budget?
We made the budget and then some, only because we actually got 3 paychecks this month. Whoa.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Dude, that's awesome. That helps out a lot.
It does help out a lot. So we actually did really well on groceries. And remember how alcohol, like buying alcohol, was an issue?
Yeah.
We only spent $30 on alcohol this month out of our normal monthly budget.
It's because we bought it all last month.
Well, so that works. And we spent $0 on gas. Mainly because we weren't here to drive our car. Literally, we did not fill up at all in November.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Isn't that weird?
Man,
Yeah.
I like that.
Also, I wanted to point out to you that our cell phone bill has dramatically increased. We're still grandfathered into this employee plan through when my mom used to work for this cell phone company, Sprint. And we got this discounted plan that saves us $5 per month per line. And we actually split this account with my sister. So we went from $85 a month to $76 a month.
The definition of the word dramatic is different from everybody. You said dramatic, and I was hoping for like, it's cut in half, $10, $9.
Dramatic. Hey, that's $9 times 12, which is $96, and I could do a lot with $96 rather than spending it on my cell phone bill. Yeah.
9 times 12 is not 96.
108. Guys. Well, hey, let's drink some more, okay?
Yeah, deal.
This is fun.
We're still high on all our sugar cookies from last night.
Oh my gosh, I baked so much cookies. Cookies.
They were amazing too.
Baked cookies.
They were amazing.
Okay.
But you bring up a good point. Like when people look at their budget and they go, "Oh, $10, that's nothing." But when you multiply that by 12, if I found $120 laying on the ground, I'd pick it up. So even those small things added up over time can make a huge difference.
Exactly. And that's why we also build out monthly savings for things that we have to pay annually, just like here where I'm showing tags and registration and insurance. Like that stuff adds up over time. So then when it becomes due, we're not surprised and we already have the money. All right. So fun. We did really well at restaurants, fun stuff here in town. We weren't really here, so there you go.
Okay.
The treat yourself budget is up to $600 now. I'm very excited to see that continue to grow.
Me too.
Okay, gifts. Saving for Christmas.
Where are we at?
Last month, well, we really haven't spent a whole ton of money on Christmas gifts just yet. That is an action item for us to get done either tonight or...
That'll be a December thing.
Yeah, mainly a December expense.
Okay.
But we had talked about, making sure that we stay within budget for our Christmas gifts for all of our friends and family.
Gotcha. Ma'am, you went over on your clothing budget and did not highlight it.
That's because we have a running total for my clothing budget, and the running total is actually more than my monthly allotment. So there you go.
Hiding stuff in the budget from you?
Look at your clothing budget. Excuse me. $437. What are you saving up for? A diamond-crusted leather jacket?
No, I need a new toothbrush.
A new toothbrush. That's not clothing.
Pair of socks?
Are you going to use your clothing fund on a new toothbrush?
No.
Okay.
I do need new socks, though.
Go ahead and grab them. 'Tis the season.
$400 worth of socks?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. It's your... That's the beauty of his and hers clothing budget, is that you can spend it on whatever you want.
I'm just thinking what I'd do, or what you would do if I walked in the house with $400 worth of socks.
I'd be pretty ticked, actually. I would not be excited about that.
All right.
Okay. So, our savings. Let's talk about vacation in Australia. We spent, in November, $3,088 in Australia. So,
That's awesome. That includes... That's net. That's everything.
That's not everything. Actually, everything I put into a separate spreadsheet because there were so many factors into that trip. We were gone for 2 weeks that I actually built out a separate little area for our Australia budget.
Okay.
So you can see I broke it up into flight, accommodation, transportation, drinks, food, and then miscellaneous fun excursions, souvenirs. And the thing that cost us the most was the accommodations and the airfare. I mean, it was $2,400 round trip for 2 tickets to fly from LAX to Sydney and back. But the good news is we are getting reimbursed for part of this trip, which is awesome. I'm so thankful that we were able to double dip on vacation and work and put those 2 things together. It just ended up working out. So
we spent $600 on restaurants while we were there?
Yeah.
Wow. That's intense.
Which actually I feel like is pretty good for 2 weeks worth of of food, I guess.
Well,
We're eating out.
What's 600 divided by 14? What does that come out to? Like average per day?
Let's do it. $50
Yeah,
or $43.
that's actually really surprising. I'm pretty happy with that. It ended up like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we also spent $90 worth of groceries, so technically you could add that in as well.
Yeah.
What we did is we ended up going to the grocery store, and then we would buy food for breakfast, and then one night we actually cooked in. It was really fun. So Australia has a bunch of prawns. They're shrimp, but they call them prawns. And we did like this shrimp fry or shrimp boil with potatoes and green beans, and we
It was
had
delicious.
friends from the conference come over, and it was just so much fun. That was the beauty of getting a place that had a full kitchen as well.
Yeah, it was. So the other startling thing on this is the $348 on beer. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's mostly because Australia taxes the kangaroo out of your alcohol. Holy cow.
Yes, they do.
Man, like a 6-pack of beer over there was like $20 to $30.
Mm-hmm.
A liter of hard alcohol like vodka was $60-$70. It was crazy. We had one Uber guy who said he spent $300 a week on cases of beer. Now, that's a lot.
That's what we call a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but that startled me. I did not realize how expensive it was going to be over there for alcohol and beer.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely tax it, and it was so nice coming back home and only spending like $6 on that beer.
Yeah, that'd be $20 over there.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
So once we got back to the States, we're like, yes, everything's cheaper. This is awesome. And we spent about $1,500 on fun stuff. We did everything. I won't go into too much detail because I want to do a vlog on our trip just to show you exactly what we did for this kind of money. But we went to several different cities, different places. Yes, we scuba dived in the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, that was so cool.
So amazing. We did a whole bunch of stuff, saw a whole bunch of wildlife, touristy, sightseeing type things. But all in all, this trip, if we didn't have any reimbursements,
Whoa.
was $9,665
That's nuts.
for 2 weeks. Yeah. With
Wow.
all of the stuff that we did. Now, thankfully, how are you feeling?
That makes my anxiety high.
Yeah. It's a
So
lot of money.
I want to go on trips in the future. That would take us years to save up that much money to go on a vacation like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lot of money. If anybody's ever dropped that kind of money out of pocket for a big international trip, let us know in the comments below, because it's a bit eye-opening when you track everything down and see how much you've spent. But, a big but, we are getting reimbursed for part of the trip. So, because we've got reimbursement for airfare and for accommodations and some per diem, we are actually getting somewhere around $5,800 back, and we will only have spent $3,800 out of pocket for a 2-week trip to Australia.
That's awesome.
Jade, put her here.
Yeah.
Put her here.
Put it right here too.
All right.
Mm. Mm.
So,
Okay.
I'm really proud of us for sticking to this type of budget, because we had, I think, estimated about $3,000 to $4,000 in out-of-pocket expenses for this trip, and we were just right at that line.
Wow. Okay. So what did that do to our vacation budget?
So, because we spent part of that vacation money from the Australia trip in September and previous months just booking airline and accommodations, we spent a total of $3,088 out of pocket in Australia, which significantly reduces the money that we have in our vacation account.
Yeah, but it's December. It's almost the end of the year. So
Right? We have a couple more trips lined up. We're doing some things, going to see friends and family, and I think those trips will be way cheaper because we are actually staying with them in their houses.
yeah.
So I think we can make it stretch. What do you think?
Yeah, easily.
All right. Now is the time of the hour to give us an update on the Acorn account. You want to give us an update on what the total is?
I'm so tired of acorns.
Last month we had a running total of $773.26. So hopefully it's more than that because I showed $82.26 withdrawn from our checking account.
It is at $857.97.
And 97. I just want to see. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Hold on. There. Okay. All right. So it increased.
It increased. Over the total lifetime that I've had the account, now pushing a year, we have lost $25. So had we not opened this, we'd have more money.
Had you put this into a savings account with a high interest, like 2%, then we would have actually made money.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's just a waiting game to see if we can break even.
Yeah.
And then let's 86 the Acorn account.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. Big time.
Cool. All right. My funds for the down payment, the Roth and the traditional IRAs all came back up. They bounced back from last month, but I'm still not at the same levels that I was when those accounts were operating in August. So I've got a couple of months to play catch up, but the whole thing is you just wait it out, wait for the stock market to level again so that we can bounce back from our temporary loss.
Yep.
All right, because we got paid extra this month, we have some money that we need to allocate and figure out what to do.
Okay. Well, what's our next month is Christmas.
Yes.
How's our budget? What do we have for our budget for Christmas?
So I think we had budgeted around $900 for Christmas gifts.
Do we have that available?
Yes, we do.
Where's that at?
In our checking account.
No, I mean on our spreadsheet. Where does it tell me we have $900 available?
This would be right here.
So it says 321.
Yeah. So I don't think I added it into the budget. Because this is combined for all of the months. And remember, we had a conversation last month about how we spent more money on birthday gifts and baby showers and weddings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think I added it into November. So I can easily do this. And there you go. And then I can do
What?
minus that.
I was so confused.
We have $1,000 in gifts and Christmas money. So we had money left over from last month, remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
$1,600. And so we said, okay, we're going to take that leftover money and put it towards Christmas gifts because the savings that I had put together for Christmas since January, we had pretty much spent on birthdays and anniversaries and
Okay.
baby showers. So we just added that in, and I just didn't add it into the running total.
But we split part of that and said part of this goes towards Australia and part of it goes towards Christmas gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So $1,600, $900 towards the Christmas gifts, and then the $700 towards vacation.
I'm drinking faster than you.
Oh, dang. I gotta keep up.
That is good beer.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
So that we still got a lot left to figure out what we want to do with, right?
Yeah.
How much do we have left to figure out?
$6,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's a good predicament to be in when you don't have any debt. So what shall we do with the money?
I'm not sure right now, and I don't feel like figuring that out in this instant.
Is this a hot tub kind of conversation?
Yeah, it's a beers and hot tub kind of conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we can figure it out then. We know we're going on just a few more trips for December for this month, visiting friends and family. So we'll probably want to pull out some money from our vacation account in case we go out to a nice dinner or we go to a brewery.
Yeah, I want to think more long term too, because we have big vacation. Well, not a big wedding next year. Possibly 2 more international trips. So let's pause that money and just put it in a holding pattern from now.
Yep, and let's plan on having a conversation about it before the end of the month.
Okay. Deal.
Right on. Anything else you want to discuss with the budget?
No.
I think it looks pretty good, and I'm really excited at how Australia turned out.
Australia was a great trip. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful country. What nice people. But holy cow, was that expensive.
Expensive, but well worth it.
Yeah, had we not been getting reimbursed, there's no way we could afford to do that. That would make my anxiety high.
For all the things that we did a lot. We splurged on a lot of different excursions, which is what we wanted. So
a lot of cool experiences, crossed things off the bucket list, did some neat stuff.
Yeah, I think it was worth it. I'm glad we did it together.
Yeah, me too.
All right, you guys, let us know how your November went. I know this is a really expensive time of month, but let us know in the comments what you're doing to hold yourself accountable to that Christmas shopping budget. Don't forget, you'll also probably be spending more money on food if you're cooking for friends and family. Let us know what you're doing to save a buck and make holidays on a budget.
Yeah.
All right, we will talk to you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification and like this video if you like us to continue with beers and budgeting.
Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.